Just finished eating dinner. With Tusi. Not literally, but oh man. Let's see. Let's get the pop out. It was so good too. I stopped at the supermarket and bought these special buns. Oh, they were so good. Yummy. What's up, Tommy? And Shay. The burger was really good. Oh, what's up, Lorenzo, Uncle Tank, Ada? Oh, I don't know. The last thing I'd want to do right now is talk food, to be honest. All right, let me just get Rumble. I don't want to go on TikTok because then I can't talk the way I want to. Well, that fire is making a lot of noise tonight. Now what? I don't know what kind of buns they are. They just look good and yummy, and I just grabbed them. You might be onto something. I don't even know what they said. I should go grab them and see what they say. You might be right. Who said that? Shay? You might be right. I didn't even read the label, but I'm going to go find out. I'm curious now. What kind of buns were those? Oh my God. Nothing. It's a joke. Oh my God. He's so freaking... How? Wait a minute. I gotta inspect my house. Does Shay have a camera in my house? Are you serious? It was. It was those buns. It was those buns. That's crazy that you said that. It is those buns. Where is he? Shay, how could you guess? Of all the freaking buns out there, how the heck could you guess? He guessed. They are those buns. That's crazy. Nothing. A friend guessed the buns I bought in the supermarket out of nowhere. That's like, oh my gosh. But anyway. I'm starting to wonder. Wow, that's pretty good. Oh my God, that's too funny. Hey, you gotta have a sense of humor these days, I tell you. Anyway, that was great. Those buns, I mean, how they... And it was like, those are the ones. When I went to the supermarket a little while, those are the ones.
Those are the ones that Taco took?
Yeah, the buns.
So you have to be careful with the thoughts or anything.
All right, so let's see what's popping. I shouldn't even say that. All right, Mom, I'm live. I'll see you later. Oh, man. So right now, Israel is carrying out a wave of airstrikes against targets in Lebanon, Hezbollah. The pro-regime thing says here, in my opinion, it is a waste of missiles to wait for the enemy to attack first. Iran's missiles provide their primary advantage when used in an offensive context, when Iran is the attacker, not the attacked. They're putting that out there. Now, I'm not saying You have to see the disgusting video that they put out. It is really disgusting, actually. And yeah, the CBS News article. Trump has discussed timeline for Iran strikes, including as soon as this weekend, but no decision yet. And I think that's based on the Situation Room meeting with the cabinet members today, advisors, senior advisors, that happened today. You gotta remember, a lot of this coming out now from the Middle East, it's late. It's almost 4:30 a.m. in Iran, so there's not much coming out of that area right now as far as information. That's the same video we showed earlier that Tusi showed. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm gonna check the president's Truth Social just to see. I don't think, other than what he posted. Yeah, that's the only post we got related to that was the Starmer reference thing he posted 6 hours ago. Right now he's talking about the ballroom.
Where's Tycho?
I'm busy, Mom. I don't know. If you would like to go find him, go look for him. Okay.
Tycho.
Mom, I'm live, please.
Okay, let me.
Thanks.
I don't want to argue.
Really, neither do I. I want to relax.
Okay, so then I have to get a fucking plane
Mom,
to go.
Just she doesn't stop. I'm live and this happens, bro. I don't understand it.
Look what I'm doing here. I'm not even talking.
Don't.
It's all because of you now.
All right, don't, please. The Pentagon has deployed THAAD and Patriot air defense systems at approximately 20 bases across Jordan, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar. Top national security officials have told President Trump the military is ready for potential strikes on Iran as soon as Saturday. U.S. officials to I-24 News. You don't deploy a lot of troops just to let them sit in bases for weeks. Shade. That's a good point, though, going back to the burger thing. Israel raises the level of alertness of its military for both offense and defensive operations. Hezbollah is expected to join the war. The Iranian foreign minister sent a message during his visit to Lebanon last month. But here's another thing. U.S. official says that all forces involved in Middle East buildup are set to be in place by mid-March, according to a Reuters report. A lot of people said March earlier.
Dude, this is a nice hat.
Wall Street Journal. Iran is rushing to prepare for war, including deploying forces, testing air defense systems, dispersing decision-making authority, reinforcing nuclear sites, and cracking down on dissent. We read that earlier today. Oh boy. And you got to remember, usually the president is very outspoken about deals, making deals, optimism about deals. You don't hear him talking right now. Just his social media, True Social post. You don't hear him talking right now. And I think the silence speaks louder than words right now. In my opinion. Yeah, so pretty much the videos. I saw the 2C one with the girls. Well, there's one with the boys too. The boys got in on the action too. It's interesting because they're young and they do it differently. That one really wanted to get as many steps in as possible. Meanwhile, I laugh, but they are. I mean, that is actually really dangerous to them. You know, the girls were better. Hey, I understand though the way they did it. You know. Oh, I got my Red Bull supply. I have 2 fridges and a half. One is pretty stocked up right now. And hello to Stephanie, Ryder, Becky, Shay, Ada, Tommy, JC. I know, JC. I don't want to bother the commander. It's 8 p.m. He kind of goes to bed early during the week. Maybe I'll get him on tomorrow. Today was a little hectic. I'll try to give him a call. Just to make an appointment with him. Maybe tomorrow. She's still talking in the background. He's probably tired. I don't want to bother him. Let him call me. I really don't want to bother him. He might call back. I mean, you know, they did their part too. Yeah, that's the video that Tusi showed. For those who may have missed it, I'll play it here. Look at all of them, though. It's crazy. This is the one that Tusi showed. What's up, Brian? So, something's coming in. Telegram. They're still awake. Let's see what they put out now. What is this? Oh, I guess I guess Mark Levin is on their list. They just shared his posts like he keeps saying the same thing. Even, I mean, it's like every day he's saying the same thing. I don't know what they're trying to say by putting something like this out there. Let me just bring this over. What is this all about? I don't get it. I don't know if they're like making a point to put this up there. It kind of doesn't make sense to me why they're emphasizing this. Mark Levin. The Mark Levin Show. Look what they put up just now.
Genji, did you close the door tight?
He can't hear you with the headphones.
Because Tycho.
Get Khomeini now. Get Khomeini now. It's like different dates, same thing. I'll say it every day until it happens. Get Khomeini today. Get Khomeini ASAP. This is what they just posted, like. And I guess because he's Jewish, I don't know what the connection. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. But that's kind of weird. That's like a weird obsession. They just put that out. I don't even know why. Oh, God. There's really nothing else coming out right now. It is actually really quiet. It's almost like too quiet. I'm going to try one more. Then we'll look at Flight Radar. I'm not expecting to see anything. Nothing there. It's really quiet. Poly market is going up. So they're saying that this appears to be part of a long range anti-ship ballistic missile test. That's at least what they're saying here. You can see a lot of people asking Grok, do you see something happening in the next few days? Everybody's so curious about that. But that's it. It's really quiet. they're showing how the tankers, oil tankers, because it was closed by several hours by Iran drills. And here's the video of that. Wow. 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 That's crazy. That is crazy. Just a few hours, the logjam of tankers not being able to move. It does seem like the calm before the storm. It does. I don't know specifically the time, Gitmo. People think anytime from this weekend to sometime in March. Of course, everyone's speculating the timing. And Iran looks like you have to watch Iran. Iran might strike first. I'm not saying that lightly anymore. They're saying, Mom, excuse me, I'm live and people can hear you, okay? All right, we can all hear you.
That's so disgusting.
I know.
Disgusting.
Exactly. Oh, my God. But there, like I said, there's very little information coming out now at this time. She has YouTube in her room. She can go watch it there like everybody else. There is so much air traffic out there right now, civilian. It is packed. Packed. Look at Eastern Iraq. Packed. That's a lot. I wonder if that's a reason. Not that much tonight. I think they did a lot in the last 48 hours, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, a lot of it was in the last 48. There's another strata tanker heading, but last night was crazy. And today earlier, it was crazy. It's definitely dwindled down a bit. You look at just 24 hours ago, it was crazy. I mean, there was so much. I mean, they were just coming from all over in the United States. There were so many on the move. Especially out of Florida, everywhere, just everywhere. They were just all over the place on the move. Look at them all. We counted 25. Look at them. We counted 25. Look at them all leaving. And then this morning, there were and there was still more this morning leaving. That's just crazy. Really, it was unbelievable. Look at them all. Look at the line. Look at them all. You know, 25. And there's some C-17s in there. I've never seen anything like it. It was massive. And some of them turned their transponders off, so. And then the UK was, so much was going on this morning in the UK when I woke up at 5 a.m. streaming. This was unbelievable. All the activity going on. Germany, UK, AWACS, 4 of them. It was unbelievable the last 24 hours. And they're still coming. Yeah, so it was a lot. We counted, like I said, 25. Or at least I counted 25. The Poseidon's out there. That's a C-17. The C-17s are still around. Busy, busy. You don't put this much in just as a show of force. It's overwhelming, really. There's another one coming in. Really? That's a lot. That's just a lot. Alexa, dim living room light. Yeah, they're bringing in everything they need. You're right. Okay. Are you going to join your server voice channel? Flight radar's kind of normal. Jordan was just on. Yeah, they are. They're hitting Hezbollah tonight. I saw that earlier. Yeah, I see Jordan saying something now. I see Fairmont is in there. Oh, now I see Jordan. Hold on, Jordan. I got to raise up my audio. What's going on?
Okay, this is from World War III Monitor. This was... Hold on 1 second. 10 minutes ago, significant preparations underway in Israel for the possibility of a joint strike with the U.S. against Iran.
Did they say a timetable or they're just prepping?
I believe they're just prepping. Yeah, preparations.
I wouldn't be surprised, but let me ask you this. Is there any indication from what you're hearing that Iran may potentially do a preemptive first?
I mean, with the NOTAM, that's all I could think of.
Yeah, the NOTAM, they're supposed to do some type of a rocket or missile test in the next few hours.
I was talking to some people today about that. I was like, they don't realize that we have ships positioned close where that NOTAM is directly facing towards.
Yep. That's why, dude, any miscalculation could set this off. Really.
Especially with our ships being close to the Gulf of Oman.
Exactly. And one little miscalculation, it is freaking game on. That's what I'm really worried about, a miscalculation right now.
But I was also, I have a theory. Would they actually strike Iran when Russia and China are doing naval exercise down in the Hormuz?
We were talking about that today. But would they use that as cover, knowing that since they're there, the Russians... Are the Chinese there too? I heard the Russians are.
So far I've only seen the Russians are there.
But would they do that? Is do something preemptive, and what would the United States do to take out their naval assets, being that Russia's in the middle of it right there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Putin wouldn't be happy on putting them in the middle of it. But do you think they care about what anybody thinks? I don't think so. But that's a big calculated gamble to do something as crazy as that. But I don't, with this regime, anything's possible. I don't discount anything. But I don't know how long are the Russians supposed to be there. I would think a few days. I don't think it's going to be prolonged. I would think.
Oh, did you see that we could strike them Saturday? There's rumors around Saturday.
I'm hearing that a lot. Actually. A lot of people, though, earlier said they think March, sometime in March. But then I hear a lot of people saying Saturday. But then...
I don't know. Trump did say that... how do I find that tweet again? But Trump did say that... about Diego Garcia, that we'd use Diego Garcia to bomb Iran.
I saw that. Also, they told him, the military officials told him that they can be ready as soon as Saturday. I think that's why a lot of people are grabbing onto that. They're grasping what was said. I think it was CBS News. I forgot what news outlet put it out there. That they told him.
It was a CNN.
It was CNN? I'll
Yep.
take that for what that's worth. But that's what they told him. They could be ready as soon as Saturday. But I think a lot of people are making assumptions because that was said that that's the case. I'm not so sure about that. But who knows, dude? Israel is on high alert right now. It's like their highest alert they've been in quite some time. They're preparing both defensively and defensively. They're preparing for a possible Iranian strike. So there's a lot going on. That's why, dude, this is a tinderbox. This is like, forget about a match. A little spark will set this off right now. It's so tense, you know? It's a 3-day exercise. Somebody said in chat it's a 3-day exercise with the Russians.
It's starting, I think it started today, right? So it'd be...
By Saturday, they're out. Or by Friday, I would think. By weekend.
Yeah.
But it still takes time to move them out, even though the majority of them are corvettes. So, I mean, maybe actually not It may be Saturday for us. Because you're on the East Coast too. I know where you are. I don't want to say where. But
maybe. So I think
Sunday morning there. Saturday.
All of the assets that with all the fighter jets, with all everything that we knew Russia was there, we're just gonna go to strike even though that Russia's there because we have all that fucking firepower down there.
But you don't think they would wait for the Russians to get out of Dodge?
No, I honestly, I'm starting to lean toward that they wouldn't. Look at how many refuels we sent over there.
I counted 25 when I was paying attention.
Was that from last night?
From last night to this morning, 25. That's a lot. That's a lot of tankers. And I'm looking at flight radar now. It's kind of quiet. But they've been busy the last 48 hours. If the boats are not going home fully loaded and the IRGC will not remain, it's already costed us billions. Exactly. There's too much
So
invested.
this is 39. Oh, sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
39 minutes ago, the U.S. military is temporarily relocating non-essential personnel from the Middle East to Europe and the U.S. over the next 3 days.
Oh, so they're going to wait till they pull their personnel out. They're not going to put them at risk. Which makes it Saturday. Or even...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking Saturday local time for us, but technically it would be late
Sunday
night.
morning for them.
Exactly. It could happen. It could... And I'm thinking, the Olympics are ending up. The State of the Union is Tuesday. Would he do it and then make a big speech about it at the State of the Union? Or does he wait till after the State of the Union and does it at the end of the month? But Rubio will be in Israel on the 28th, meeting with Netanyahu. So I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Did you see that Tucker Carlson was arrested by...
Detained, yeah. But they're denying it. He said that he was detained and all that, but the U.S. Embassy said no, he went through all the same similar procedures anybody else has to go through when coming into the country. So there's conflicting reports on that. He says one thing, the other side is saying something else, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I don't think he's a fan favorite right now in Israel, to say the least.
You know, when Donald Trump when he says imminent, he means 2 weeks.
Dude, I was saying that too. If he says 2 weeks, it's a few days. If he says a month, it's 2 weeks or less. You got to cut it in half at least, because he said 2 weeks and it happened within a few days. With Midnight Hammer, and then with this, he said, "I'll give Iran a month." Well, that was last week, and then what happened yesterday? Oh, we'll get back to you in 2 weeks with some kind of proposal, counter proposal, documents. No. Dude, he's frustrated. He's not waiting. Have you ever known him to be like this quiet? He's quiet. He's not talking about it at all. He's not taking questions from the press about it. He's just...
No, I feel like he's like a clock in his head, like that's taking time for Iran.
Dude, he does. And I'm not laughing at the situation. This is the president being the president. This is this is part of his whole 4D chess thing. And there was a meeting in the Situation Room today with his advisors. There was a meeting about Iran today. I can't imagine what's going on. I can't imagine. Could you imagine being a fly on the wall listening to what the hell they're talking about? Not that we should know, because we shouldn't. But boy, oh boy, I can't imagine what that conversation was like today in the Situation Room.
Dude, I wish. Trump was probably like, "Are we ready to strike him yet?"
Exactly.
To me, honestly, we're giving Iran too much time.
I agree with that. But like
he should have never called off that first strike we were supposed to do before he called it off.
But you made a point just now. We aren't fully ready. You got to remember, anything the president does, do you think he wants to risk to lose? Hell no. He wants to win. And he's going to make sure he's got everything in place before he does anything to keep it as low risk as possible, because you have to consider the casualties and everything else, the region, the men and women of our military, Israel, everything's on. He's got to think about it. I always say this. Could you imagine being in his shoes right now, making a decision? That's not easy for any human being to make that decision. I'll tell you that right now, because once we go in, there's no turning back. It's all in. So that's a lot on one person.
Oh, hey, red alert for Israel. Red alerts for Israel.
What?
Yes, red alert for Israel.
Where? How? Where?
It's holy shit.
What? Is it on the alert? Is it on the app? Because I'm not getting any notifications on there.
It's on the app.
On the Red Alert app?
Yep. Holy shit, guys. This is it.
What the fuck? Wait, my Red Alert didn't go off. Is it the Red Alert app?
I believe so, yes. Fuck.
All right, I'm not seeing any messages on my Red Alert. Not the one that I have. Where are you?
Which one is it you're using?
It just says Red Alert. Which one are you using?
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I got the Red Alert app. I'm not getting anything. It's empty. There's no... My blood pressure just rose.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, mine. Everybody's saying. I'm not seeing anything either. Everybody's saying they're not seeing anything either on their end.
Yeah, it's
because this is the infamous sound, and mine didn't go off. So and nobody else's either.
Okay, keep that unconfirmed.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything on my end. Everybody else is saying none. I nearly had a heart attack too when he said that. I was like, oh shit.
So 1, 2.
But where are you seeing this?
Are you okay with looking up another channel?
Send me the link privately.
I got you. You have to scroll up in the comments though, because
You're not going to put it in the live stream. I'm saying in Discord, you can private message me.
I know.
If anything was going on, flight radar, I mean, they would start shutting airspace. You know what I'm saying? There would be indicators. And I'm not seeing anything like that either. So, oh my gosh.